Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does. And you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Start that he was looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sean Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama, a big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he was going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll drop the throw. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Second and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Rams Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the gun, here's Goff. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. From the 10, 1st and goal.
And goal to go.
Goff throwing again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jared Goff sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Rams 3.
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
At their own 27-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 4-yard line.
2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Here's Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 34. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 40.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Goff on first down. That'll be caught by Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And they'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
What was that?
To give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
1st and 10 at their own 25.
And New York set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. That one will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
First quarter with the score Rams 17, Giants nothing.
After the interception, here's Goff. Complete. Jefferson the target. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun. Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive. And
sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 2nd down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rosen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Yeah, great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And we roll tape now on his solid performance.
And what we've been seeing so far is a great combination of finesse and aggressiveness in running his routes and making plays. That's what you want in any type of a receiver. The guy knows exactly what to do on a given play and ends up making the plays that help your team win.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. the 40, 30, 10, touchdown, LA! Devontae Freeman, 94 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he slings one that's incomplete. The Giants on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. He completes this one to Mack. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. A first down carry for Barkley. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he finds Penny. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Gonna give this time to the tailback, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken.
They've broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25.
Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurtled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. And you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Goff. Jefferson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Wide open receiver complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson as the first half is winding down as his guys continue to pour it on.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. Now he's forced out right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to two guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. On the return is Henderson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Here's the rookie from Florida State. It's Cam Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tristan Jackson there to make the grab. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
The 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that one incomplete.
The Giants.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back back as that sets him up for third down.
3rd and 4.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete to number 89.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Catch made by Slayton. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
First down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Akello Witherspoon on the cover.
On a handoff, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, Rosen. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to get him for a loss of about 3. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
3rd and long.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
10 at the 18-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Over 1st and 10.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd down, it's White, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Giants 7.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, it's Rosen again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Number 23.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Going right back to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Brought down back in.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Rosen to throw on third down. This is White on the screen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Here now is 2nd and 10. Again from the 41. Rosen to throw again. It's complete. James White. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Got a man, Slayton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Again, it's Rosen. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. 3rd and long here for Rosen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll go again here with Akers. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
On the tackle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked him apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now Rosen on first down. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Rosen on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now it's Rosen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Intended for Cody Core. It's 4th down.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
59. Giants 10.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.